Have you your Instagram set up in a way that best fits your needs? Today, I want to go over all the settings for your Instagram. Hi, I am Pixelpia. Welcome back to my series about Instagram for beginners. This is episode 3, and if you missed the other 2, I will link them in a playlist up in the eye. Today, we're gonna look at settings and security. So let's put my screen up here. And as always, I have my phone in my hand. Let's start by opening Instagram. And I am already logged into my account. We are gonna go back to our homepage. Click on the little circle down in the right corner. And we're gonna go to settings. So click on the 3 lights up at the top, and at the bottom we have settings. As you can see, there are a lot of settings. I will just quickly talk about most of them, and I will focus on the 2 that says privacy and security. But let's quickly look at what they are. The top one, follow and invite friends. There are 3 different ways that you can invite friends to follow you. By email, by a text message, or by sharing on social media. Let's go down to notifications. Here there are a few things you can do to set it up the way it fits your needs best. This is about push notification, the ones that pop up on your phone when something is going on. You can pause all of them, and you see you can pause for 15 minutes up to 8 hours. For all the others here, let's look at posts, stories and comments, for example. This is when you have posted something. You can decide whether you want a notification sent to your phone if someone has liked it, comment on it, if someone put up a photo of you, and so forth. All of these you can choose to have them off. You can choose to get notification from people that you follow, or you can choose to get notification from anyone. The same goes for following and followers. All of these you can set up who you want notification from. Direct messages is the DM, the message that is sent to you from another person or from you to another person. That's just between the 2 of you. They are not public on Instagram. And for those, you can also set up how you want to be notified. If you have no notifications on, you have to open your Instagram and go and see if you have comments manually. Live and IGTV, that's for the more advanced Instagram tutorials. So we leave that out for now. Under ads, you can see your own ad activity. You can have topic preferences. If you want to see less ads about alcohol, parenting, pets, or social issues, you mark that. Let's go into account. Personal information is just that. And your activity shows what you have done. Saved is, remember the little bookmark I talked about? Close friends means you can set up a close friends list to make a distinction between friends in general, people you follow maybe, and close friends, people you are more connected to. Linked accounts is, as you see, you can link this to Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Amoeba, and OK in Russia. I might want to connect my account to Twitter, so then I have to log into my Twitter account on this page after I click Twitter and authorize the app. That means that I can share posts between the 2 apps. The rest we are not going to look at today. Now, I know that for many of you, privacy and security is important. So let's spend some time and look at what privacy settings you can do in Instagram. We are still in settings and we click privacy. You can have a private account on Instagram, which means that only people that you chose to share this account with can see it. Then we have interactions. Comments. Here you can decide who can comment on your photo, You see, I have it set to everyone for all of these, but you can choose people you follow and your followers. Or you can choose that only people you follow can comment on your photos. Or you can choose that only people that follow you can leave a comment. And let's say you have, like me, everyone can comment. Then we have block comment from. Say that you have a person that is nagging you, that you really, one single account that you really want to block. You can do that in this section. And underneath you can see any new comments from people you block won't be visible to anyone but them. So for them it looks like they are leaving a comment, but they are the only one that can see the comment. They won't know that you have blocked them. Then we have filters. You see, I have hide offensive comments on. That is general offensive comments that the artificial intelligence, the AI on Instagram, deemed as offensive. Underneath that we have manual filter. If I turn that on, I can choose to write in words that I want to be excluded. And I can choose to filter the most reported words. So that was the comment section. Tags. Remember in the first episode we talked a little bit about hashtag art, that you could put in an art photo and it will show up when people search for hashtag art. Here you decide who can tag everyone, people you follow, or no one. And you can also set up tags that you approve right away. For example, I could set hashtag Pixelpia is always approved. Request from brands. I'm gonna turn that off. That is more when you come into the business side of Instagram. Mentions, the little @ and your name. Mentions, you can do the same thing. Stories, I will return to in a later tutorial. I won't go into guides. So in privacy, you can control who can comment, hashtag, and @ you. Now let's take a look at security. Here you can change your password. You must remember your current password to be able to do that. Under login activity, it shows you where you were logged in from and what you used, if you were on a PC or if you were on your phone. Saved login info. I have that on my phone because I'm the only one using my phone, so I don't have to worry about anybody else logging in on it. And since I have several accounts, it's easy for me to save the information and I don't have to put any information in when I switch between the accounts. Two-factor authentication is something I usually use. That is an extra layer. Besides your ID and your password, you can have a second form of authentication. You have two alternatives. Either you can use a separate authentication app. I don't use that. I use the second one where I put in my phone number. So every time I log in, I get a text message that I have to say, yes, it's me trying to log in. It's a little inconvenience, but if you don't use it too often, it makes for some extra security. To get that little text message on your phone asking you, is this you trying to log into your Instagram? And then you have a list of emails you might have gotten from Instagram. And under data and history, it just shows how much time you have spent here, how much you have downloaded. That was our settings. I hope this can make you feel a little bit more secure about using Instagram. If you get inspired by this little beginner's tutorial to start your own Instagram, I would love for you to leave a comment down below so I can take a look at your account. In my next video, which will be the last in this series, I will go over how to write a comment on someone's post, how to share your post to other places, how you can delete your account, if you realize that this is not for you. And if you need a repetition of the earlier episode, I have the playlist link down in the description. Until next time, remember, never stop learning.